A time of marvels, a culture of industry, an era of technology, and a history unlike our own. A new world, a daring world, where clean, renewable energy has replaced electricity, where semi-sentient machines walk hand in hand with mankind, where the United States has been plunged into a tyrannical dystopia, and where California declared its independence to become the Grand Republic. Then, on October 31st, 2043, the greatest nations of the world were plunged into darkness in a cataclysm now remembered as Black Halloween. More than a century later, in the year 2150, horrific monstrosities skulk the shadows, bloodthirsty marauders terrorize the roads, and the last remnants of humanity either huddle in organized colonies or wander the endless roads, as is the case of our stalwart hero, a lone scrapper walking through the ruins of yesterday in search of a brighter future in the dark lands of the world before. Today's episode, Are You Ready? The Mojave, the smoldering, inhospitable place where existence is brutality, where only the most desperate dare dwell. Here, pockets of civilization stretch across the unforgiving dunes. As it was in the world before, so too is it in the dark lands. One such place is the Outlets, a repurposed outlet mall turned bastion of humanity. However, life can be a drab in such a place. Sometimes, to pass the time, one looks out at the withered signs of restaurant franchises and tries to guess which meal from a variety of scavenged menus belonged to which. And on to the weather. Our representatives from Baker are saying that it's going to be...
Come on, Gordon. Give me a challenge.
A challenge, huh?
You're
California.
The Cali House of Pancakes. Easy.
You let me finish, rookie. All the Californian waffle breakfast.
Danny's.
You gotta learn to listen. Your turn.
Oh! The sizzling fajita.
Oh, come on. You know Pepper's Grill is the only Mexican restaurant in town, right?
Fine. Calm down, Grandpa. Okay, old man. White chocolate blended-chino.
Lucky Star Coffee. Nice try.
Serrano or Linwood Road? Hey, old man?
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
No, not that. Him.
Get the light.
Right.
1, 2... Now! Hold it there, stranger. What brings you to the Outlets?
Stranger? You sure know how to make a friend feel welcome, Gordon.
Wait. Is that you, Jules?
The one and only.
Lower your cannon, rookie. Sorry. Didn't recognize you, Jules. The scarf threw me off. Let him in. Oh, I almost forgot. Whatever you do, stay away from Samson. He's not too happy with the way you two left things last time you were here.
Not too happy. Why would... You know what? Never mind. I'll stay away.
So, who was he?
Jules McCaffery. He's a scrapper from the peninsula.
Scrappers. So he, what, picks garbage out of dirt?
Show some damn respect by dark. It's a dangerous profession. Although the last time he was here, he was talking about a big score in Vegas. Judging by how lighting he was traveling, I'm guessing it didn't turn out too well.
So he picked in the wrong dirt? Kidding.
Better be. Now, back to our post.
So, which is it? Serrano, or Linwood.
Crap.
Baliban cannons, right over here. New ammo made every day. We got mods, we got scopes, we got stocks. We got everything you need to protect you and yours.
Need some gear for the road. Oh, maybe you need to lighten your load. Head on over to Malus Mercantile, where we buy and sell all the essentials and more.
Only the freshest protein here at Chavez Meats. Venison, chicken, pork. We got lots. And 100% fugly free. You won't go Wendy from our food. Guaranteed.
Smell that? That's Chef Carmichael's award-winning Burn and Sting Gumbo. Delicious, crunchy scorpion served with a burning hot ghost pepper sauce. Also served with buzzard, coyote, and new on the menu, rabbit. You don't want to miss this. Get in line now.
Ooh, Carmichael's in town. Guess I know where I'm going after I'm done with Malus.
What do you take me for, a smuck? I have over 100 tabs worth of loot in that shack. You're telling me, for all that, you're giving me a damn drill?
This damn drill has a functional battery. So yes, all that for this.
A functional battery should make it cost less. If I took this, I'd be up to my chin in marauders.
Which one?
What was that? You know what? Never mind. Throw in that peacemaker, and I'll consider it.
You're already a damn idiot without a cannon. Giving you one would be considered assisted self-termination.
How dare you? Whatever happened to... the customer is always right.
It died with the rest of the world. Take your junk and get out. I'm too old for this.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I get what's owed. Is this even your store? Who's in charge around here? I want to speak to him.
If you insist.
What are you doing?
You said you wanted to speak to the man in charge. This is Mr. Colt. He may be a cold, heartless cannon, but he always has the final say. Now, you see that door? It looks a lot nicer on the other end. Take a gander.
You're...
Whoa, wide load. Friendly as ever, Malus. Mr. Colt, always a pleasure. Back already, McCaffery. Shouldn't you be in Laughlin, living the high life, rolling in tabs? Laughlin, and miss out on giving you these treasures from Vegas? Treasures from the tomb of the pharaoh? Yeah. The tomb was just the name some Darklanders gave a human body exhibit at the Sphinx Casino. Nothing there but dust and the, local chapter of the Temple of Twisted Flesh. Oh, fun. You got out with all your pieces, so you're luckier than most. Now, what did you bring me? Some trash, admittedly, but there's some gold in there. More like pyrite, huh? Fool's gold. That's what you got here. What? Even with these swords? These came straight from the night sculptures at the Camelot Casino. I could sell them as pure decoration or melt them down for what little metal's on them. Sharpening them will just have them snap in half. Okay, well, what about the figurine of Mrs. Sweetie? You remember Mrs. Sweetie. She was a world before icon. I know who Mrs. Sweetie is. Just like how I know she's not worth much without Mr. Sweetie. And I don't see the red bloke in here. Fine, good point. What about these goblets? A friend of mine found a whole truck filled with them on the gridlock. Are you kidding me? I fought through an entire fugly nest to find those. And he found these by picking a padlock. Alright, then how about I could get these from Prim for nothing. Those there are glorified doorstops. And as for those, the only folks who care about how they smell don't frequent the outlets. I'm sorry, McCaffery, but Vegas wasn't the mother lode in the world before, and it's not the mother lode now. I figured as much, which is why I brought this. Are those Corleone wine, straight from the distillery, literally. I ran into a group of marauders calling themselves the winos who were using the vintage for baptisms. Baptisms? Tell me you sent those bastards to hell. They're sipping wine with Mephistopheles himself. Good man. Now throw in those beauties. I'll take the lot for 60 tabs. How about I throw in 1? After what I went through, I want to save the other bottle for a special occasion. 40 then. 40? So, the last bottles of Corleone and all the Mojave, possibly all the Republic, are only worth 20 tabs to you? The same wine used to advertise the most famous gangster movie septology from the world before? Come on, you can do better than that. It'll be a pain and a half to sell the bottle as it is. It may be hard for you to realize this, but not many Darklanders scramble for Hollywood memorabilia like you do. Besides, those movies went downhill after Part 4. Don't give me that. Tourists on their way to the valley do pass through Barristan every day. Tourists who would no doubt have an appreciation for the ancient art of film. Again, your love for world before entertainment isn't shared by everyone, Jules. 40 tabs, and that's my and Mr. Cult's final offer. Easy, easy. No need to get the boss involved. How about a trade then? A trade. You want to trade? 2 seconds. 1, 2. Keep giving me lip, and you can join Fat Boy outside. I'm kidding. Here's my trade, you wise arse. Malus, you beautiful human being, you'd spoil me. Don't you lump me in with the flesh bags. Do you want it or not? Do I want it? A Rising energy taser with a full charge? Shh, not so loud, damn it. Tech like that isn't the kind of thing you want to advertise. What's someone gonna do? Jump me? I got a taser. So take it? Of course. It's not every day I get a piece of the greatest legacy of the world before. I wouldn't say greatest. I guess you would know, huh? Watch it, Scrapper. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some kingfish-style gumbo to try. Gumbo made with desert fauna is hardly kingfish material. Kingfish, Mojave, doesn't matter. Then you've never even had real gumbo. Anyway, thanks, Malus. Go easy on that wine. Remember, moderation is key. You know I can't drink, you idiot.
There's a lot of folks coming from Needles, have you noticed?
Yeah, rumor is that there's an All Souls horde coming their way.
Ugh. Then we'll tell Wesley to head west.
As if the Republic didn't have enough problems, am I right?
Does this still hurt, Jess?
A little. It doesn't feel hot anymore.
Good. That means the medicine's working. You've been such a good girl.
Scrapping in Fortuna was a mistake, Arthur. We're lucky that thing didn't bite it off.
Stop, Judith.
Carmichael, my friend.
McCaffery? How was Vegas?
Nothing worth noting.
You run into Samson yet? The word around town is that he's pretty steamed with you.
Yeah, Gordon said something about that. I seriously have no idea why. Last time I spoke to him, I traded him some shampoo for a map of Vegas. Not worth the trade, really. It's just an old tourist map. Anyway, catch anything good?
Some scorpions, vultures, a couple of feral dogs from Apple Valley. I did find a rabbit, but it doesn't have much meat on it.
An honest-to-God rabbit? You sure you didn't catch a hare?
Nope, it's a rabbit. Out in the desert, if you can believe it. Now, I'd like to stay and chat, but the line's getting long. You want a bowl?
Yes, please. That's half the reason I come to Barristan.
Take a seat and I'll have one of my girls bring it out to you.
Can't wait. Finally off my feet. Now, where do I go from here? Let's see. If I head north on the 15, I can cut over onto the 58, over Kramer Junction, cutting it a little close to the Air Force Base, but if I move by night, I should be fine. At Bakersfield, maybe I'll stop by and Buntwood.
Jules Caleb McCaffery. Oh, you got some nerve.
Sammy!
It's Samson, not Sammy.
A simple hello would have sufficed.
Let me carve it into you.
Whoa, easy. There's no need for violence. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. I didn't even recognize you.
Oh, lots of folks don't recognize me thanks to you. Look!
Dark. It was the shampoo.
Well, of course it was the shampoo. You screwed me over.
Hey, the bottle was over 100 years old. I warned you there would be side effects.
But my hair
McCaffery.
I know it's a huge loss, but be thankful it was just that. I've heard of this one guy who put on some ancient body wash that made his dick...
Ah! When I'm done with you, you'll look worse than a fugly.
Look any worse than you!
Ah!
Stay down, damn it!
That's enough, you two.
Since when were you pals?
We're not. Only a psycho would eat her on bloodshed, and I have gumbo to sell. Get it?
Got it. Sorry for the trouble, everyone. Please, go back to your meals.
No. This ain't over. You hear me?
Oh, shut your damn mouth, Samson. Your hair was terrible. McCaffery did you a favor.
There's nothing wrong with a pompadour.
There's everything wrong with the pompadour. Now eat.
Thanks, Carmichael.
You're welcome. Katie, give him his bowl.
I'm sure Carmichael won't mind me sitting back here, as long as I'm not tempting Sammy with violence. We should be fine, right? Oh, it hurts to swallow. Hey! Damn ferals.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm? Someone there?
Over here.
What? Carmichael, if I find a kid in a cage back here, I swear I'll... Well, I'll be damned. He really did catch a rabbit.
Hello. What the... What in the world? Quiet, he'll hear you.
Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, little buddy. I've seen lots of weird stuff in the Darklands, but you... I honestly don't know how to interpret you.
You're not afraid of me?
Well, I want to say I'm not afraid of you, but since you haven't made my head explode or melted my face, I'm assuming you're harmless?
Other rabbits do that?
I assume not, but then again, I haven't met any talking rabbits, so I can't say for sure. Listen to me. Having a conversation with a rabbit.
Please, sir, you have to help me. He's going to cook me.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
I don't want to be ate. I have too much to live for.
Like what? Sorry, that was mean. Alright, let me see what I can do.
Really? Thank you, sir.
Just take over the grill for a second, Candace. I gotta drop a log. Huh? What are you doing back here, Jules? Oh, you met the rabbit? He's a wily one, trying to escape every time I turn my back. He'll be in the pot soon if you're still hungry.
Yeah, about that. I was wondering, how much do you want for him?
You serious?
Yeah, it's lonely on the road. It'd be nice to have a little company, you know? Name your price.
Sorry, Jules, but a lot of people got excited when they heard rabbit was on the menu, and I'm not about to disappoint.
You did say you didn't have a lot of meat on him, and you'd be making some good tabs. Where's the harm?
The harm is my reputation. You'll have to find your sidekick somewhere else. I'm sure you can put in a request with the Guilders or something.
But I...
Come on, Jules. I really gotta
Just
go.
Hold on. I got something.
I'm sure you do. But again, the bunny's not for...
This is a bottle of Corleone Red, a wine brand made famous by the Five Families movie septology, starring Robert Redford and Jack Nicholson. Considered by many to be the greatest mafia gangster film franchise of all time. This is one of the only bottles of its kind left in the Darklands, aged 100 years and preserved. Easily worth around 100 taps. This for the rabbit.
Jeez. I didn't know you were so lonely. Fine, I could use some good cooking wine anyway.
Cooking wine? You got yourself a deal.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Alright, little bunny. Looks like you're good to go.
But where do I go from here?
I don't know. Back to your home?
I don't have a home anymore.
What? Really? Then why don't you come with me?
With you?
Yeah, I know your first scrape with humans wasn't great, but I promise I won't hurt you. Maybe we can help each other out. I'll keep you safe and show you around the Darklands, and you chat with me, keep me sane. What do you say? Here, let me get you out of there first. There you go, Cottontail. Enjoy that sweet smell of freedom.
It smells like gumbo.
Well, gumbo does come from the Kingfish Union, which was once Louisiana and eastern Texas, after they won their independence from the United States, so technically it's the smell of freedom.
You just said a whole lot of words that make absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah, you were definitely worth the trade. You got a name, little guy?
My name is Quinn.
Quinn, huh?
What's so funny?
Sorry. I guess I was expecting something like Fluffy or Stiffles or Carl.
Well, what kind of name is Jules?
Only my mom knew. And now, my gumbo's gone cold. Indeed it has. But while Jules's dinner goes cold, the blossoming warmth and friendship grows between Scrapper and mysterious talking rabbit. A friendship unlike any in the dark lands, and one that is likely to shake them to their very foundations. What kinds of wild adventures await brave Jules and little Quinn? What dangers lie beyond the horizon to challenge their new bond? Will theirs be a legend of epic proportions, or a tale of dire consequences and gloom? All these questions and more will be answered in time. Subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next exciting episode of The Dark Lands of the World Before. Good morning or afternoon, Scrappers. It's time for shoutouts for the remake of Darklands Episode 1. The excellent Lex Zorn coming in as Chef Carmichael, and longtime collaborator and supporter Brad J. Taylor giving it his all as Samson and Malus Mercantile Crier. And then we have an awesome performance from MUNIR AHMED as Arthur Evers and Gordon. Sharing the wall with MUNIR is Marnie Warner as the Rookie. FAYE HOLLIDAY then knocks it out of the park with 3 different parts, those being Judith Evers, Baliban Cannon's Crier, and Caravaneer number 2. Jason Hughes selling that non-fugly meat as Chavez meets Crier. Giving Chef Carmichael a hand at selling his gumbo is Danielle Ferguson as the Burn and Sting Grill Crier. There's Jessica Evers, the young daughter of Arthur and Judith, voiced perfectly by SATELLAH. I am fortunate to have yet another incredible cast of voice actors to bring my vision to life. So stay tuned, keep your eyes peeled for more episodes, and yeah, let's journey into the Darklands together with a fresh new start.